Personally, I've always been fascinated with politics and how we as individuals develop the political views that we associate with. Political conversations can occur every day, whether it be a quick opinion about the next presidential candidates, or perhaps a heated debate between political party members, and politics is a major topic for the American citizen. But where do these political values initiate, and why do we have the opinions that we do? People in the U.S. are proud to incorporate liberty, order, equality of opportunity, democracy, individual responsibility, patriotism, and justice as their core political values. A combination of these values is what forms a particular person's political identity. Political socialization is defined as the complex process whereby people acquire their political views, attitudes, and beliefs. The main contributing factors or agents to political socializations are family, religion, and schools. One's forming of his or her political identity starts at a very young age. Family is the first political socialization agent, because a child is around his or her family constantly. Parents can teach their children core basic values, as well as celebrating national holidays and 4th of July by displaying American flags, which can teach them to be more patriotic. Also, some families give their children their first ideas on how to interact and conform to society. For example, they simply obey the rules and respect authority, which can help them to conform to society when given an opportunity to follow the rules. Parents are a strong foundation to a child's political views and opinions. Families often introduce a child to religion, which may install basic moral and social values that can be inserted to their political foundation, especially in specific public policies. Research has been conducted extensively to conclude that there is indeed a strong correlation between religious orientation and voting patterns of individuals. White Protestants are expected to vote Republican, Jews Democratic, Catholics are likely to be split because of their support of conservative social views and their liberal economic views, and non-religious people are more likely to vote Democratic. The last primary agent of political socialization is school. Schools promote citizenship and civil values, as well as the respect and pride for the American nation. Required classes in history, such as civics and government, help to educate students on politics and how the government works in our country. School elections and mock elections also facilitate public knowledge in students. They help children realize how democracy really works, and they get an experience of how a real-life election is conducted. All three agents and contributing factors all allow the child to develop his or her own political identity. As a result, the uniqueness of a child's political opinion is somewhat skewed because he or she is more likely to have the same views as his or her family. However, once a child is enveloped and surrounded by other influences, their opinions and views can change. That is the reason behind the college years being so influential on political views. The college years provide more independence, as well as of an environment where they are surrounded by more people their own age with different views. Personally, most of my political shaping was done through my parents and my religion. My family is moderately conservative, and they are not afraid to show their views to me and express them. Now that I'm older and surrounded by more different opinions, I can decide for myself what I can believe. I think that my religion has also played a large role in my life. Since I am associated with the Christian church and my behavior and actions are formed by religious morals, then my voting style tends to follow the same guidelines. For example, I'm a passive person who generally dislikes violence, but I do approve of a strong military to serve and protect this country, but only when desperately needed and for the right reasons. In conclusion, the idea of political socialization is a means by which we can incorporate an enormous part of our life, the government. How the government is set up and how we would like the government to set up is always going to be an issue on our minds. Because the government is a ruling body that creates and enforces the rules and regulations that we must follow, people will always have important views and opinions to protect their individual rights as well as their freedoms. It is and will always be fascinating how these views are passed down and inherited, and with that, they will last forever. Thank you.